Hello. This week we went through volume 9 of Apothecary Diaries. Yeah. Um I'm thinking this volume was fine. Um Probably somewhere in terms of quality, but better than 5 and 6. Little bit more boring than 7 and 8. But, you know, not everything can be a winner. It's still fine. Basically this volume follows vacation time. Mao Mao has got to be Jinchi's personal helper. Um, Initially, I thought Yao and Enon were going to get sent off screen because, I mean, I guess they don't play a major role. They kind of do. They kind of do. Because this is basically Mao Mao learning how to do surgery for the upcoming vacation time in Volume 10. Well, I mean, it kind of starts at the end of Volume 9, but it's mostly going to happen in Volume 10. They basically have to find the Kato's book. It serves as very detailed diagram of like the human body, and it's how Loman performed his like cesarean section and that stuff. And also we get to learn more about his past, and it's very sweet. We learn more about Gaoshen's family. There's a funny anecdote in there about how he accidentally called his wife old, and that was funny because he used to call his eldest daughter like Xiao Mei because he calls Mao Mao Xiao Mao, and he called his wife the opposite of that because Xiao is little. I had to Google that. I don't speak Mandarin. Anyways, um, crazy thing. Crazy. Chu is so many great characters in this. Chu is Baryu's wife. If you don't remember Baryu, he is Gaoshen's eldest son, Boson's older brother. There's something so funny about saying that all Baryu has to do is lay down and Chu would take care of the rest, bouncing on it crazy, wicked, nasty style, as I have written in my notes. Very, very, very insightful. um, so Chu is basically a lady in waiting for Jinchi, but in like the latter half of this volume, they're already started on the journey. They visit Anan, which is where I don't even honestly remember the consort lady Furyu, the night dancer. It was like vaguely remembering from watching it in the show, but hey, they brought her back up, and it was sweet. And then you know, I was gotta end when Mao says, "If I'm just a thing to him, then he should treat me like one and order me around." That naive child was unable to do that, however, and so had chosen a crueler method instead. In that case, Mamo stepped up to him and smirked, standing on her tippy toes to look him right in the face. She slammed her right hand against the wall, effectively trapping him. His eyes went wide. I can't say I enjoy being used. However, here she lowered her voice so that only Jinshi could hear. Half-assed attempts, being nice, are a far greater nuisance. I'd much rather be a useful tool than a meaningless burden. Your hesitation is the country's hesitation, and a moment's indecision on your part could mean the deaths of tens of thousands of your subjects. I know you'll only regret that, so you might as well pick a path and throw yourself headlong down it. Finally, she leaned away from him. If you're going to use something, then use it. Medicine doesn't work unless you take it. She closed her eyes and let out a long sigh. Everything she'd pent up inside had come pouring out of her mouth. Mama was no princess. She was a common apothecary. If he was going to pull her strings, then it was better he just go ahead and do it. He should use her till she fell apart. Insane! Insane! Dude, this goes from like, funny like Geronimo Stilton, if Geronimo Stilton was a Chinese lady, a 20-year-old Chinese woman. Very fun to this, and I can't lie, it's silly reading this. Chu is a silly Billy. Um Not even then. My mother-in-law is giving me the hurry up about the second one. So I have to use my most transcendent techniques. Somehow she managed to say this with a straight face. That's what the translation said. Honestly, it's very funny because the quack doctor, Gwen, didn't really understand. But also at the end, Chu realizes what Mao Mao did with because you know, did she got Mao Mao to slap him across the face, or yeah, did she got Mao Mao to slap him across the face? Yeah. Anyways, fun volume. Honestly, I don't know when, because it feels like Enon and Yao are not going to be in this next volume if I had to guess, because Yao gives Mao Mao like a book of like notes. I wonder if this is going to be like we don't see them again for like at least a while, because like they introduced so many fun characters and we just don't see them. But like Rickison, we didn't see him for like 2 volumes. I love that guy. Honestly, I'm beginning to see how there's gonna be like, what is it, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 7 more volumes of like 200, 150-ish pages. Yeah, I have nothing else really to comment other than I am very excited and I will keep following up with this. So, see you next week.